hello, and of course welcome back to my channel. My name is Makeda, and on this channel I basically talk about my relationship with the heart of Africa. I show you around as I learn about the culture, the language, the history, and of course all of the different fun things to do in the country of Rwanda, and of course around as well in the region and on the continent. So today I am continuing on with a series that I started in which we are discovering and exploring Musanze. Now, I've mentioned this before, Musanze is my favorite part of Rwanda, and that's because it has everything. It has the view of the Twin Lakes. There's also all of the volcanoes. Anywhere you look, there's a volcano, surrounded by volcanoes here. And of course, there's just a peace and a tranquility that I feel whenever I come here. The air is different, the vibe is different, and so I always try to make time to come to Musanze. And so I've been exploring some of the different things to do. I already started off with another hotel and activity, and today we're going into another property. So in this video I'm going to be talking about our experience at the Virunga Lodge. So the Virunga Lodge is very unique because it's on the top of a hill with the most amazing vantage point in which you can see everything. You can see the Twin Lakes, you can see all of the volcanoes, and of course you can see the surrounding little villages, and you can even see Musanze from here, the town, the city center from here, and it's just so stunning to see. And it really it evokes emotion, you know what I mean? Arrived, we were greeted in the parking lot by the manager and some of the staff. They helped us, get all acquainted. They told us about the COVID-19 measures, and so, we washed our hands right away. They told us about the different things that we could and couldn't do under the COVID-19 measures, and of course it was around lunchtime, so they took our lunch order. Then they showed us the view.
Nice view.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so the view is open for you.
The best. So as you can see, that's only one of the views, and it's the first introduction to this Virunga Lodge property. And already I knew, I knew I was gonna enjoy this stay.
So all the rooms have nice views. But when you're at the main lodge, you can see everywhere, and you can see everything. You can see volcanoes, you can see the two lakes at the same time, you can see communities around here, and some hills beyond in Uganda. So this is the top.
So I'm going to be a personal butler and to look after your stay. Please feel at home. But before I take you in, I would like to take your order for lunch, please.
So when we got to our room, our manager left us with our personal butler, who you met, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, we love you. And she took us down to our room, showed us around. And this is the room that we stayed in. We had a fantastic view and such a beautiful experience there. So check it out. There's 2 fireplaces in the room, and there's one outside. So we were utilizing that all the time. It's pretty chilly up here. And Jocelyn was saying that it's not even as cold as it can get. So I can only imagine if you come up here in an even colder time of year. If you are someone who likes to feel cozy and likes, the crisp air and all of that, you will love it up here for sure. So then after we got, acquainted with our room, got settled in, we went for lunch. Now, I can say this about pretty much all of the meals that I've had here. All of the food was very, very good. I remember reading before coming here, actually Sasha read it, that they brought in, some fancy chef to help to organize the kitchen. And let me tell you something, it paid off because I really enjoyed every meal that we had here. I think some of the standouts there was a lemon tart, I think, that we had for dessert one time. I loved it. The breakfast, amazing. Everything that I had was really delicious. Want to try?
Yeah, sure.
There were options for vegetarians, so it was, I mean, it was well thought out, and it was a good experience. Food-wise, dining-wise, a good experience. Service. When it comes to service, to me, this is top tier. Now, again, I don't know if it's because maybe there weren't that many people during our stay. There was one other family for the first night. For the second night, there was, I think, another group of people that had come. I think just a couple. So they were available. But I've been to places where even if I'm the only customer, the service is still not that great. So the service here is exceptional. I'm talking during meals. The last bite of my starter is here already. They're there to take the plate and bring the main. I mean, like, they were just so attentive. And this is all the staff, not just our personal butler, but all of the staff has been very attentive, very sweet, and, you know, always asking us if we want anything. And one of the things that I really like about it here is that they subscribe to the snacking ideology, which I live by astutely, you know what I mean? So there was always like a snack to grab. You know, we wanted to have maybe a midnight snack after dinner, and they said they could arrange something for us. We could bring it to our room after. So that was very, very nice. What else? There is, activities. There are some different trails. There's a birding trail here. You know, there's a spa, even though the spa was closed during the time that we're there because of COVID-19. They were renovating some rooms as well. So some things were, you know, we couldn't necessarily take advantage of, but we really didn't miss anything at all. Everything we could have possibly needed, we had. We had the view, we had the good food and drinks, and of course, we had the amazing services. So we really didn't miss the spa or anything like that. On one of the days, we ended up going to their crater loop, which is basically just a little trail attached to the property in which you can go and see a beautiful view of the Twin Lakes. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert that here because here we are at the crater loop of this establishment, or of this property, which is just a little trail that you can kind of walk around. It's a beautiful walk in nature, and I don't even think it's 2 minutes, and this is the payoff that you get. This gorgeous view behind me. It's the Twin Lakes. I'm gonna let the professionals tell you a little bit more about it, but these two lakes, Lake Burera and Lake Muhondo, I think it's Muhondo. Anyway, these are the Twin Lakes of Musanze, and it's stunning. It's just a stunning view. We were really lucky because throughout our stay there have been times with a lot of clouds and overcast, but today it is just gorgeous. I'm going to show you some places around that you can just sit and enjoy, but it's hard to not feel just a little bit closer to the divine and to nature and the universe when you're in a place like this. It's just so stunning, and I feel so calm while I'm here. I have to say, if I recommend anywhere, save up your coins, or if you got it like that, spend your coins here at Virunga Lodge. I'm loving it. So I just realized it may seem a little bit confusing if you're not sure about where the whole Twin Lakes aspect comes in. So the lake that you saw behind me just now, that is just one with some little small islands in it. But the other side of the lake, they're two connected by a dam. So it's on that side. I'm gonna try my best to show you. It is a little bit foggy right now, but just look right over there.
So these two lakes are called twin and the crater lakes. So they are called twin lakes because they share one waterfall. There is a waterfall which feeds this Bulela Lake, and the Bulela Lake feeds Ruhondo. So between the two, there is a dam and a huge underground pipe that takes water from this lake to the other one, which means on the shore of Ruhondo Lake, there is hydro power station. Very huge and very important.
In the evenings when it got really cold, they came, they made the fires for us, so we never felt too cold in the room. They had the hot water bags in the bed, so even when you got in the bed, it felt nice and cozy. The water was comfortable in the shower. Everything, honestly, for me, I'm looking for something bad to say, but all I gotta say is if you want to splurge and treat yourself and have a good time, this is definitely an excellent option for you, especially if you love the view of the volcanoes like I do, if you love views, if you want to have some tranquility, if you want a chilly or a cold Christmas, this would be a good place to have that as well, because it is, I have on a sweater and a jacket. So yeah, I don't want to be too much of a, a stan about it. I gotta keep my cool. But honestly, we had an amazing stay here, and I would definitely recommend it. So if you want to know more about this property, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description box, so you can check it out there and you can see more pictures and stuff like that. I'm going to keep exploring my favorite town, Musanze, and I still want you guys to come along with me. So if you like this video and if you like this kind of content, make sure that you like and you comment, and of course you subscribe to this channel so that I can know and I can make more of it for you. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully be back soon and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, I'm gonna leave you with one of my favorite views of Muhabura with a hat on. See you next time.